Hi, I'm Doug Sellers and you're watching ColumbusGA.tv. Today I am in uptown Columbus, part of the greater Columbus, Georgia area, and we are looking at a sculpture, and the name of the sculpture is Wheel. And if you've been watching any of these shows, you know I try to interpret these things. I try to think about them. I try to make them my own, if you will. I try to study them and get interpretations. This one doesn't look like a wheel to me. It's got some round things on it, but no wheel. So I really had to sit down on one of the benches right here in front and think about this for a minute and say, what does this remind me of? What in my past, what in my future does this remind me of? And I came up with Mary Lou Retton. Some of you may remember back in the 80s, Mary Lou Retton was a gymnast, won the gold medal for the United States. And this is one of the things that she did. This is one of the poses that I remember. She was flipping, jumping, and moving around. And so that's what I first thought about. And then I kept thinking, well, maybe there's something a little closer in my past that that I can relate to. And sure enough, the movie Matrix, one of my favorite movies, The Matrix, with Trinity. She's dodging bullets and jumping around and shooting people and good versus evil. And so this is one of the things that reminds me of. But then I went back, as you do sometimes, and you go back to your childhood and you think, well, maybe I used to do that. I used to do that in a swimming pool or on a trampoline or maybe just on the ground. So I thought, well, maybe I could try that again. And so I see a leg here, I see another leg here, I see an arm here, and I see another arm back. So this is what it would look like if I was doing it. See, I'd put my leg here, I'd throw my other leg up like this, have one arm up, make like this, and then I would go like, my goodness. For those of you who think that kids should be seen and not heard, I don't think that's what you had in mind. Anyway, let's get back to this, this sculpture. The other thing it reminds me of, these round circles are like big curlers. And one day I was going to take my girlfriend out for dinner and a movie or something, and so I came into the house there and she was fixing up her hair. This is what it looked like for you guys out of there. You know, that kind of reminds you of that, doesn't it? Hey, sweetie, you sure are looking pretty. Anyway, come on down to the greater Columbus, Georgia area, and when you do, visit the Wheel in uptown Columbus. See what you can see. Use your imagination. See what kind of memories it brings back. Just study it and touch it. The Wheel is part of the sculpture walk in uptown Columbus, and it's one of the things that makes the greater Columbus, Georgia area a great place to visit, vacation, and live. Thanks for watching.